Hello there, Nancy Byerly Jones, or Nance Eats Plants, my new channel's name. I am a rookie YouTuber, so thanks for bearing with me, and thanks for subscribing. If you dare, I would sure appreciate it. But more importantly, whether you subscribe or not, I would love your feedback. Tough skin here, so give it to me straight. Help me to build a YouTube channel that's helpful to all the folks exploring going into a plant-based world or trying it out, whether they're leaning slightly into it or going full throttle or cold tofu, as I heard on one of Victoria Moran's wonderful podcasts. But mine, I need your help because I am a rookie. But I know how much podcasts, YouTubes, little articles, big articles here and there help me so much in this journey since I went totally plant-based about 5 years ago. Never looked back, never want to look back, never felt urged to go back to my pre-vegan days. I just feel too good, have too much energy. Today, what I'm talking about, however, is it hit me. I get a lot of questions about what kind of blender do I use if I do smoothies? Well, do I ever do smoothies? I love smoothies. And so, yes, I can talk a little bit about that based on my experience. I am not paid or by anyone to endorse their products, so let's get that off the table from the get-go. But you can't beat a Vitamix. Now, that is not the cheapest way to go, but my Vitamix, it does everything just about, from soups to smoothies to making up my recipe I used to make a vegan lasagna. It's powerful, it's big, it's wonderful. It's loud, by the way, so some earplugs might help, or just be ready for the loudness, but well worth it. Now, they are expensive, and you can buy refurbished ones, so I would go to a reliable source if I were you and check those out. Lots of models. You do not need the newest and the one with the most whistles and bells, but before you go searching, as you would for any product, know what you need it and want it for, and that will help you narrow down your choices out there. So Vitamix is been my go-to tool for smoothies for years and years. You also, an advantage of Vitamix, besides it's, y'all are choking me up today, sorry about that, but the advantage of the Vitamix is you can load a lot of liquid and fruits and vegetables and whatever you're putting into your smoothie into it to make multiple servings for folks. So that's definitely a nice perk for it. However, what I also want to share today, if you're more into an individual serving type smoothie maker, and that was a terrible description, wasn't it? But the newest blender that I have added to our family of appliances and would not sell for anything or give away, it's awesome, it's called the Beast. Now, I'm going to show you my Beast in just a moment, but I'm not going to do the unboxing or the how-tos on this video, because you can get those videos all over YouTube and at thebeast.com itself. But it is a personal size blender, and it is more expensive than the Ninjas out there, or I don't know if it's more expensive than all the Ninjas and the related types like Ninja out there, but it's not cheap. It's you know, the You can get two different styles, the Beast by itself for $155, and then the Beast plus a hydration system, infusion system. Might have that wrong. Again, go to the website. But I'm going to show you my Beast, but let me tell you, it is awesome. It's amazing what it does. It's also loud, but I don't believe it's quite as loud as the Vitamix, or maybe I'm just hoping it's not quite as loud. It's definitely quicker. It's definitely far easier to handle and clean. It's just a powerhouse and makes the best smoothies. So I have been very, very satisfied with my Beast. I'm going to show you what it looks like now because it's, you know, it's a little different for sure. And I'm not mechanically minded, so took me a few, you'll see what I mean in a moment, to figure it out, but that's just me. It's really easy. Lots of videos out there of how to do it. You won't go wrong with the Beast. So let me show it to you now. So here is the Beast, folks, and it's just beautiful, I think. It's a nice addition to the kitchen. It does not take up much room at all, as you can see. Very easy to pick up, and I'm no young cookie, as you might know from some of my other videos or whatever. This is the back of it, where you push the button to turn it on. And then in the front, there's a button that you either press for 1 second at a time to get a pulsing type of churning, or you hold down for a couple of seconds to let it do a full smoothie or whatever you have in there. Once you keep it held for a few seconds, it's going to automatically, you don't have to keep adjusting like you do on the Vitamix, the power slide or any of that. It just does it automatically, and so far it's done it beautifully for me. So that's what it looks like. Now here are a couple of the attachments. I definitely recommend. This helps you scoop out nut sauces and dressings, mayonnaise, whatever you might be making in it. This one, of course, helps with the cleaning because, as you see, it's got a ribbed design. And from my reading and research on it, the ribs inside help it to churn up the way it does so beautifully. Now let me open this up, and you see it's just unscrewing. Again, it sits like that and screws on, but when you're filling it up, you unscrew the blade portion. Just be careful, but it's hard to cut yourself unless you're really being careless with this. It's sharp, but the way it's made is just easy to hold. And then you turn over your you turn over your container, throw in all your ingredients, and then you put this on top and screw it on good, and then turn it back over. Can you believe that was the hard part for me? And then you screw it on tight this way. It is awesome. So that is the Beast. So there you have it. The Beast is, as you can tell, I'm one of its biggest fans and plan to be a biggest fan for years to come. The Vitamix is awesome. I've heard from others. I have not owned a Ninja and some of the other popular brands that are far cheaper. I think it's worth trying for sure if your budget allows you to buy another one in case a cheaper one does not last very long. I can tell you for sure the Vitamix, taken care of properly, lasts a long, long time. That's why there's so many refurbished ones out there too. They're just excellent. The Beast, I don't know yet. I'm a fairly new owner of the Beast, just a few months, but I plan to have it for a long, long time. And from what other reviews I've read and the research I did, they do indeed last a good while, a long time. So I hope this has helped you of what to use to make good smoothies, good sauces, dressings, whatever you're making. And thanks for sharing part of your day with me. It means a lot. And don't forget the Lao Tzu's, famous Chinese philosopher from long, long ago, his great saying, which I always butcher, so I have it at the end of this video as well. But most of us need this reminder frequently. I sure do. And that is, nature never rushes, but everything gets done in time. Thanks again for sharing the day. Hope you get lots of smiles received and lots of smiles you give out to others. Be well. Bye.